When I think about cannonball moments, I think about these moments of real grace. And grace never just leaves us where we are, but really transforms us. As it transforms St. Ignatius of Loyola, grace is transforming our students here at Regis Jesuit High School.
As Jesuits, we like to look at St. Ignatius and his long process of conversion, but it actually started in one moment. We call that the cannonball moment. That's when he was wounded. A cannonball crushed both of his legs, and all of a sudden, all his hopes, all his desires, everything that he wanted to do ended. And it was only in the slow recovery that he found another way forward. He spent months and months in bed, and that's when he started to read the Gospels and come to know who Jesus was.
At Regis Jesuit High School, we really do believe that each student here, each student walking our hallways has a vocation, a call from God.
My cannonball moment at Regis was my Kairos retreat my junior year, and this was really a moment of spiritual reflection, but also just a moment just to feel loved by everyone in your life and everyone around you. And it really made me aware of the sisterhood that I have here at Regis, and it just kind of allowed me to feel loved and just learn how to love others and learn how to love myself.
A cannonball moment that I've experienced at Regis Jesuit would probably be my experience in confession with Father Ramirez. Before confession, I was just a Catholic that headed to church, and it was just on my to-do list. But then after, and what he said to me about God and how to deepen my relationship with him, it made me realize that I was not supposed to just live for myself, but to live as a man with and for others.
My cannonball moment was getting accepted to Regis because I met great people here, and everyone here is so welcoming and warm and just so nice. And I feel like the reason is because I'm a faithful person, and I believe in just accepting everyone and just getting to know people. And that's the same with people who go here that are faithful, because they accept me and they get to know me better. And everyone here is just so welcoming, just so great.
My cannonball moment at Regis was reading a book in theology class where the author told stories of those living in poverty, and he connected it to God and compassion, and I'm able to connect it through my volunteer work at Regis, at the Denver Rescue Mission, because I've learned to see people in a different light.
My cannonball moment was definitely Kairos. The 4 nights that I spent with a group of people at Regis that I really didn't know very well definitely gave me a perspective on how I need to know and get to know people on a deeper meaning and deeper level. And what hit me the hardest was probably my leader's speech, and it was just it was really touching to see how I've known him for many years, before Regis, and never knew this about him. And it just really gave me a new appreciation for getting to know him more. And just like that, I got to know God more.
I wasn't raised Catholic, and coming to Regis, I was really afraid of not being able to conform to the values that were taught here. But one day I had a cannonball moment sitting in theology class when we were learning about the Jesuit values and the Jesuit teachings. And these teachings really stuck with me, and they've given me a path to follow in life.
It's a quite intense moment when you have a young student come to you on difficult life topics that they are facing at their young age. And when you have that honest conversation with them, from an adult administrator to a student, and see them feel supported and gain strength in their decisions and make different choices for themselves outside of what their peers would expect them to do is quite transformative.
I was made to dance before that car accident. I spent all my time at the dance studio, and all my friends were like, hey, you want to go to the mall or something? Be like, sorry, I can't, I have dance. And it just gave me a sense of purpose, and I think it was God's calling for me. And then when the accident happened, I was scared I couldn't be a part of that anymore. But then God gave me this opportunity to be a part of the Palms team, and it's been amazing.
I was participating in a retreat program, the spiritual exercises, this great gift that St. Ignatius gave to us. And the prompt in one of the sessions was just a very simple but profound prompt. It was, Jesus, show me your heart. And I was engaged in meditative prayer, And the image that came to my mind was my father, and just how unconditionally he loves me. And when he greets me, the smile that he greets me with, and just the joy that he expresses in seeing me. And I know I don't deserve all of that, but it gave me this entry into what God's love might be like for me. And it really lit a fire for me in my faith life. It was a moment of conversion. Couldn't be more grateful for that moment, for my dad showing me the pathway to God. He didn't know it. That's my CannonBall moment. I'm also grateful for our Jesuits for showing us these ways.